So I start the stream, and then I press this button too. Okay. I think. Okay, but how do I get this? What? How do I? Okay. Twitch working. I think YouTube working. Oh, not muted. Whoopsies. I mean, doesn't really matter. Okay. You know what? We can skip the formality. Let's just not do the starting screen soon. Let's just go right into this. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, I wish I can like smoothly transition the BGM. Welcome to. Oh my god! Don't look. This looks so bad. This looks so bad. This looks so bad. But it's a work in progress, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I try to set up everything within the last 40 minutes. I had to watch a YouTube tutorial that was 20 minutes long, by the way, and I had to watch it in 2x speed. I had to download the programs that I needed to use to multi-stream. And then after I figured out how to set up everything in terms of like combining my two streams together, I realized, oh, how do I combine chat? And that question came to me in the last 5 minutes. So here I am. This is what it looks like. Stream hasn't started on YouTube for me. Can you refresh? Why? Why isn't it working? It's not working for you, True. Okay, I mean, this is why we practice. Eh? Yeah, this is why. Wait, I don't understand. It's because I didn't press the go live button. Just kidding. Oopsies. Professional streamer. I'm a professional streamer. Okay. Hi, YouTube. This is definitely the very first couple of minutes of me streaming. I totally didn't mess up, if that's what you're thinking. Okay. Now it should work. Now it should work. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Woo! I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done the whole streaming in a while. Oh my god, it's been 2 weeks, I think? And then, what, it's been 2 months for YouTube? Yeah. Okay, so I do see chat. Hi, Steve. Hi, Cora. So I don't have much of a plan other than just figuring stuff out. And I was thinking about like setting this up in a private stream, making sure everything is working. And I probably should have to avoid any embarrassment, but I thought it'd be a little bit more fun if we want to do this together. Yeah, I don't mess up. I do sometimes. Wait, what am I looking at? Where's my multi-chat doc? Okay, I am reminded of why I stopped multi-streaming last time. It's because there's too many things for me to look at. There's too many programs. There's OBS. There's my VTube software that I'm using to, you know, making sure I have proper puppeteering, good movement, right? I think I still got my movement on. Okay, I'll talk about that in a bit. But where the heck is my multi-chat? One of these. It's one of these things. Oh, I forgot to announce it on Discord too. Whoopsies. Let me just ping real quick. Both that one and where's the YouTube stream link? Where's the YouTube stream link? Huh? Oh, the share button. course. Bam. Look at those embeds. By the way, do you guys like the thumbnail I made for this? This is something that I missed with YouTube. I think having a thumbnail, or like the process of making a thumbnail, is actually really fun. It is a little time consuming, and I don't have a lot of time to spare, but I don't know. I think some of my thumbnails are pretty good if I say so myself. I do need more eyes. Sorry, let me actually... I still have to find my chat. Where's my chat? I mean, on stream, you can kind of see it, but I don't know if that's delayed. I need to find my chat doc. Right here? Where? I can't see you. I can't see you. It's dark. Oh my god. Okay. I think I found it. Why can't I scroll up? Why can't I scroll up? Oh, man. Okay, I found my chat box. It's humongous, and I can't scroll up. So I feel like I may have missed a message. But you know what? I can just manually open up my YouTube and Twitch. Do I want to test the chat delay? I do. We're gonna do that in a second. Here, I need more eyes. I think my eyes are right there. I'm not gonna lie, that's not very comfortable for me. I have to admit, I'm wearing expired contact lenses. Okay, let me explain. So I have monthly contact lenses, and I always replace them at the beginning of the month. But I ran out of contact lenses, so I'm using my November contact lenses. I mean, I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I can still see. I can still see. It's just kind of... Okay, I don't know what expired contact lenses are like. I think they're just drier than, like, you know, fresh ones. But I do have monthlies, and you're supposed to replace them every month. But I ran out, so here I am. I can tell that they are drying up a little bit faster. I know I could wear glasses, but it's actually so much harder for my camera to track my model, or to track my face if my glasses are on, because my glasses are like really thick. They're like not 2 centimeters, like 1 centimeter. No, that's way too big. What? It's like 2 millimeters. Yeah, I don't know if they're expired, but they're just older. Yeah, I have really bad eyesight. I have really bad eyesight, so I can wear glasses, but my camera movement, or my camera doesn't pick up my model very well. So I'm just wearing these contact lenses until my eyes die. That being said, have you guys seen my most recent short? Because let me tell you, that was not easy to make. It was not easy to make because I didn't want to wear contacts for that. I didn't want to wear my glasses for that. So I recorded that short like literally blind. And I was praying that my facial movements was good enough. So you have sacrificed both your monitors? Why? Oh, it's because you have both streams up, right? How does that look, by the way? How does the YouTube mod manager look like? Because I don't even know what that looks like. Huh? Oh my god, that gives me so much unknown. What gives you joy? You're double yapping today. Oh man, I wish. Look at this chat. It's so unprofessional and amateur. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to fix that. So I need more time. That's really all it is. I just need a little bit more time, and everything will look so much better. Trust Trust. At the very least, I'm very happy I got the multi-stream to work. Even if the first 5 minutes of the YouTube stream is not available. But you know what? You didn't miss much. YouTube, you did not miss much, okay? Actually, if you're not here, you're gonna miss all of it. Because this is unarchived. I can choose to make it public, but I think there's not really much of a point in making this public or having this archived. Yeah? So, I also don't think this is gonna be a long stream. I just want to make sure all of the housekeeping stuff is done. That's one thing. Two, I also just want to practice chatting again. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, right? It's been 2 weeks. And I'm the type of person that gets really rusty, especially if I don't use my tongue or, you know, my vocabulary is like smaller and I feel like my flow isn't there anymore. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you like the short. Let's go. Did you change your name? Oh, you did. You went from KT Core to Coroglyph. I just noticed that too. I'm just kind of confused because I see your name twice, right? Okay. Am I speaking a little too fast? No, it's not that I didn't notice. It's just I got it confused with the YouTube name. Okay. Am I speaking too fast, guys? I don't know if you can tell, but I am nervous. I don't know. Can you believe I've been doing this for almost 5 months now? And I feel like even after 5 months, I'm like, this still feels like my very first stream. It still feels like I'm streaming for the first time and I feel like I don't know how to stream. I feel like I don't know how to chat. I feel like I don't know how to talk. Yeah, who am I? Yep, 5 months of melon. I've never seen... Yeah, I'm gone for 2 weeks. You don't even recognize me? SMH. My feelings. My feelings. But yeah, I will be coming up with another short. Hopefully I can finish that by Saturday, right? Because then I... Okay, so quick update, I guess. So one thing... He's me. Who am I? I think I have a couple of shorts that'll reintroduce me. Or maybe I should make a new short to reintroduce me. George. I lost my train of thought. Do 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 do. Ah, that was my scream in lowercase. Okay. Shall we test the chat delay? Let's I cannot talk. Let's test the chat delay, okay? Wow. Okay. Let me try YouTube. No. Let me try Twitch first. Let me try Twitch first. Okay? As soon as I count to 3, type anything. Type anything, okay? 1, 2, 3. I know I said anything, but did you have to say words? Okay. So on my end, that was about... Wait, no, I wasn't looking at the right screen. I wasn't looking at the right screen. I was looking at my OB. I was looking at my own stream. Do that again. One more time. Okay. My bad. Okay. On a count of 3, I want you to type... Oh, hi. Okay? Oh, hi. Also, hi, Titanic. Nice to see you. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, go. Two seconds. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. Okay, I think that was about 2.5 seconds on Twitch. Okay, that's not bad. It's almost 11 p.m. I'm still losing over. Very good news. What are the good news? Would you like to share the good news? because that's all we talk about here. Good news. Good news, everyone. We are now going to test on YouTube, okay? Let's test on YouTube. Same thing. On a count of 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. That was about 4 seconds. Interesting. I actually didn't really customize any of my network settings for YouTube. This is really like last minute setup, but honestly 4 minutes for default ain't bad. I might be able to make it a little faster. Okay, okay. So that's Twitch chat and YouTube chat separately. You're listening to Twitch audio though? You can't, that's no. No, you gotta check your YouTube too. You need to check your YouTube audio, okay? Okay, I need you to close, okay, don't close. I need you to mute Twitch audio. Open up YouTube, make sure it's refreshed to make sure it's caught up. Make sure, can you also test if you can do 1080p or 720? Let me know which one. Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, they're finally releasing Meteorot Survivor. What is that? I don't know what that is, but that sounds like a cool game. It sounds like a survival game. Wait, I wasn't looking. Wait, did you guys even try it? No, go to, okay, do it again. YouTube. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. YouTube, go. Plus champ. You guys are trolling. It's been 6 seconds. 7 seconds. Hello? Are you guys awake? Is YouTube not working? Hello? Words? I don't know. That took that took almost 10 seconds. No, not 10 seconds. Probably like 7. Yoo-hoo. How? Is it really that delayed? No, Cap. Let me check. Testing. Is it really that delayed? Oh my god, it is that delayed. Let me check. Hey, catch up. Testing. Oh my god. Testing. Oh my god, okay. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's a delay. That's crazy. Okay. Interesting find. I wonder if I can make that any faster. I'll have to do a little bit more research. That is most certainly a YouTube thing. I wonder how people do it. I wonder how big streamers do it. I feel like when they like chat or like I feel like big streamers chats are like very nicely aligned, but I don't know. Wait, I can also just type here too. For fun. I don't actually know what that accomplishes. Oh. What do I make of this? So I think what's happening is, wait, no, I'm so confused because when I just typed in YouTube chat, the chat like kind of showed up instantly on my screen, but maybe it's like the stream itself that is delayed. No, what am I saying? What am I saying? How do I do that? Ah. Yeah, it's probably just a delay on YouTube. I don't know how to make that any faster. I'll have to look into it. But I think okay, so let me explain. First of all, let me actually read a comment. Oh, Metabots! I just read the comment. It's been way too long since the last Metabots game was released. And it's HoloCure, but with Metabots instead of HoloMem. Oh, I actually played a Metabot game for the Game Boy Advance, I think. It was like a little platformer battle, kind of like Smash. Metabots. I'm like 80% sure I played it on a Game Boy. I don't know, but hey, that is exciting. That is exciting. I already pre-registered for the game and now just wait for the Game Awards. Oh, that's coming up soon. Yeah. You guys, do you guys keep up with the Game Awards? You know what? Do you guys have any idea what's gonna win? I want Silksong to win, but I don't think Silksong is gonna win. I feel like Clear Obscure is gonna win Game of the Year. And that's the one game I haven't played. Have you guys seen Clear Obscure? Is it as good as everyone says? I've always been kind of on the fence about it because it's more of a it's a turn-based game, which I'm not really like too into. But like everything about it just sounds so good, and I feel like I have to try it, but it's also kind of like a time commitment, and I don't know if I want to start that yet. But people really enjoy watching Clear Obscure. I might consider streaming it, but otherwise, we'll see. We'll see how the Game Awards go. Yeah. I'm so dizzy right now. I don't know which chat to look at. I have 3 different chats right now. I have the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and the multi-chat. Which by the way does not have night mode, so I am like blinding myself right now because the chat is in white text. It's in white text on a white background. So I have to like squint if I want to read the multi-chat. And then you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. It's okay. Just let me suffer in peace. But I will have to make the chat look a little bit nicer. You guys are all in white text. It kind of matches the Stowe aesthetic though, yeah? How? I don't know. It just is. There's also turn-based RPG style Game Boy Advance game. Man, I miss the Game Boy Advance games. I was just watching a video about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and I was like, the nostalgia, bro. I need to play a Mystery Dungeon game again. How? Also, as you can see, some of the badges for your usernames are not showing up too. I think that needs to be fixed. And yeah, even for both YouTube and Twitch, the badges are like just not there. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah. So you might be wondering why am I dual streaming? It's because I want to branch out. I think the one thing that I really missed about like streaming on YouTube is the fact that all of the the stream VODs are all on my main channel. If you guys didn't know, I do have a secondary channel that has all of my Twitch stream VODs, but I feel like that's not really noticed by YouTube, especially with like, you know, all of my subscribers on YouTube, on my main account at least, even though it is linked. So I figured like having it on my main channel would be a little bit more beneficial. It'll, you know, save you guys a couple of clicks. You guys don't have to go through 2 YouTube channels to see. But I will say not every stream is going to be on YouTube. I think the streams that I want to be a little bit more, what's the word? Professional? Or like scheduled streams, I guess. Stream with an idea in mind. I think those would benefit from being as a YouTube VOD, right? Whereas on Twitch, I would be more of a free form, kind of like hanging out kind of thing. Hey Chase, how you doing? Welcome in. It's been a while. Yeah, so on Twitch, it's probably gonna be a little bit more lax. It would be a guerrilla stream on Twitch, and that would be just Twitch only, right? Just going live, hanging out, maybe playing some like Pokemon, maybe playing some League of Legends. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. League of Legends. So that's the idea. And another thing that I really wanted to do was make more long form videos, but oh man, I spent a lot of time reviewing. Okay, let's back up a bit. So first of all, I haven't streamed in the last 2 weeks because I was sick. I was sick. Whoa, what happened? What's going on here? What happened to the chat? Someone's name got absolutely butchered. Someone's name got absolutely butchered in the chat. Well, welcome in, Spontaneous. More Chase? Wait. Wait, no, Spontaneous Chase? I am so confused. I'm so confused. I think. But yeah. Thank you for supporting me on both Twitch and YouTube, by the way. What was I saying? Yeah, I was sick for the last 2 weeks. I had a really weird stomach flu, and I don't know what caused it. Okay, I don't know if it was a stomach flu or food poisoning, but it was kind of... It shared the same symptoms, right? It was a mild pain in my abdominal region, and I'm not gonna provide too much information. But it kind of kept me out of commission, and I'm not the person who gets sick often. In fact, I think in 1 year, I get sick like on average 1.5 times a year. Something like that. But when I do get sick, I'm sick for like a week or a week and a half. And yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't know which one's worse though. Do you guys prefer to get sick twice a year for like a week long each? Or do you prefer to be sick like, I don't know, 5 times a year for like 2 to 3 days in a row? What do you think is worse? What do you think would interrupt your life a little bit more? You know? Because I feel like when I get sick and it happens to go for a while, I lose a lot of momentum in like the things that I'm doing. I also, I don't know, like I try to make a lot of habits stick, you know, like going to the gym, working on content, waking up early. I feel like all of that kind of goes down the drain when I get sick. But I think it's normal. Yeah. YouTube Professor Chase, let's go. You prefer to get sick once. You also only get sick once a year. That's good, right? That means we're healthy. That means our immune system is really good. I have a long-running habit of not going to the gym. Well, you know, you should break that habit. Going to the gym is good. You don't even have to go to the gym. Just go for like a long walk. Yeah. You have a cat, right? Too bad cats don't go on walks. Can you imagine if your cat needed to go for a walk? And instead of like sticking on the on the sidewalk, they'll like jump on fences and you gotta like follow them. You can walk your cat, but does your cat want to walk you? Oh. Hey, I should look at Discord. What's on my Discord? FIM. Oh, yeah. That is, no, you're right. That is against the terms of service. That is also why this is unarchived. But yeah, I am aware. But it's kind of like a lot of streamers disregard that rule of having both YouTube and Twitch chat like on the same screen. It is a rule for multi-streaming, but a lot of streamers tend to ignore it. And as far as I can tell, I haven't seen a case where someone has gone banned for it. But I don't know. I'll think about that. You've taken a cat on a walk before. This is cute. I tried once. Turned out taking her for a drag. Just drag. I can imagine a cat not wanting to go for a walk, so you just drag them by their harness. Yeah. And that way you have like a pseudo mop to start mopping the floor. I do sometimes let my cat go outside. He has a tree that likes to climb, so it's super tall, but also curvy, so it's never straight up and down. Not so much climbing as strolling uphill. Climbing. I want to see a cat climb. But yeah. I feel like a dog would make a better mop. You know, especially if they're just like so lazy. You just push them around. Wipe off any dirt on the floor. My cat is used to the harness, but once it caused him trouble when another cat ran at him. Oh no! Honestly, aren't harnesses kind of rare for a cat? Taking a cat on a walk is pretty rare in my opinion. I don't... I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. You guys watch any... I don't know if this is related, but do you guys watch any like cat girl streamers? I feel like 90% of like cat girl VTubers, they own a cat, if not several. I feel like they're one with their pet. I considered that. I considered, what if I was a hamster? But I was like, nah. I can't imagine myself with hamster ears. And eating worms. Oh my god, I don't want to eat worms. Oh my god, why did I mention worms? Don't say it, Cora. I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. Don't say it. No! Allowing a cat outside is actually very dangerous. They're natural prey. Or basically... I thought cats were predators too, no? Well, I guess it can be both. I mean, that's one reason why I don't get a cat right now. It's because I feel like a cat would eat my hamster if I got it, you know? Prey and a predator, can they live together? Can they coexist? Do you guys think you're prey? Maybe we're all prey. Prey to the algorithm. What am I saying? Hamster. Cats are predators for small rodents and birds, but prey for anything with 4 legs and larger than a cat. I've always wondered what it's like to have a pet lion. You think lions can act as a horse and you can ride the lion to commute to work? Wouldn't that be the most coolest thing on earth? Just roll up to the shop in your pet lion, and instead of like, you know, on the bike racks, that's where you park your lion and just let it sleep until afternoon. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. What's it like to have a pet lion and it's brief? I don't know. I've seen some TikToks where lion tamers, they're like they don't even bat an eye, you know? Your model looks a lot like Sunday from Honkai Star Rail. Let me look that up. Honkai Star Rail is the only MiHoYo game I have not played. But I'm very curious on who Sunday is, because I actually think Star Rail's character designs are my favorite out of all the Hoyo games. Oh, interesting. This dude has wings on the back of his head. Interesting. You think that guy looks like me? I think this guy's too tall for me. I do like the color scheme though. Yeah. Oh, in those videos where people just boop the noses? Yeah. Boop. Did your model creator sell a similar model to others? I saw a YouTube short the other day and it was identical. Yeah. So this is a pre-made model. The link to where I bought the model is actually in my Twitch panel somewhere in the bottom. So if you want to check that out, if you want to try VTubing yourself, I recommend this model. This model was really well rigged for being very cheap. It's crazy. Yeah, you could all be melons. You could all be me. Except there's only gonna be one melon. Just saying. Just saying. How long was the nap today? Like 5 minutes. I wish I could nap longer. I love naps. Okay, so oh hi. Hey Perez. So when I made that short about the nap, it's definitely based on a true story. I was kind of like having a mental roadblock, or what do they call it? Like a writer's block on how to make a short, and I was like, okay, I'm not getting anywhere. I need to lock in, right? I need to lock in. And I took out a piece of paper. I wrote in big letters, and I was like, all right, that's good progress. That's good progress. Let's go take a nap. I'm feeling a little, you know, a little sleepy. I deserve a reward. I wrote 3 whole letters. And the funny thing is, I don't even use that. I didn't even use that for my video. So it was kind of like, yeah. Oh yeah, that was a SpongeBob reference. Except I don't have nearly as great of a calligraphy with that. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, the model, it's really, I think I got it for like 15 days. $15. And honestly, I'm just making the most out of it. Right? I spent a lot of time rigging. Okay, I think that's one thing that you'll find to be the biggest difference between me and other creators. Spent a lot of time rigging this. And a lot of time practicing like in front of the mirror, like how we move. That's one thing. And the color scheme. So the base color is I think it has black hair. Maybe it's blue. I think the base is black, but it has an alternate color scheme built in. So I just went with the white option. And I figure that's probably the most fitting for me because, you know, snowmelon. No? Did I rig it yourself? Rigging is a pretty inaccurate term, I guess, right? The model is already pre-rigged. Like all of the motions are already built in. I think the word I'm looking for is calibrate. I had to calibrate it according to my facial expressions. Can you adjust the actual rigging? I think you can. Like you can reverse engineer the model like based on the files that you are provided with, but I think that's actually against the terms of service for when you actually buy it, right? I'm allowed to use this model for streaming, but I don't think you're allowed to take it apart or use it for not safe for work purposes. I checked for no good reason. No good reason. No good reason. You know what? So yeah, anyway. There are days where you work. The chat scrolled up and I can't finish reading it. I can't scroll up. Man. Shoot. Yeah. Man, I really need to fix that. Anyway, I am going to try to stream minimum 2, maybe 3 times a week. How about this? 2 streams on YouTube, maybe a 3rd one on Twitch, maybe, just to hang out. And I'm gonna try my best to come up with 2 shorts a week. I think 2 shorts a week is a pretty good sweet spot. Hopefully you guys had hopefully you guys enjoyed my latest short. Despite being kind of like a last minute creation, I thought it was pretty nice. I thought it was pretty nice. But any big plans for 2026? I'm actually glad someone brought up the topic of the model because I had to like really look back on my budget and consider my goals, my prospects. And I don't think I'm going to be changing models anytime soon. And I know I talked about pretty frequently about like getting my own model, having like a custom brand and everything. But as of right now, it's not quite within my budget. And to be honest, yeah, I was about to say I've kind of grown to like this. I've kind of grown to like this model a lot more than I thought I would. I've tried a lot of different pre-mades and this was kind of like the closest to what I wanted to reflect me. But yeah, now I can't really imagine being in any other skin. As weird as that sounds. So it's very melon. I did have a little concern that I might come off as too young, but I think it's not a big deal. I think it's not a big deal. I do wish I could move my arms though. Did you guys know my default look is actually this thing? It's actually the one with the lollipop. And I think it's just so out there. I think do you guys want to lick? You guys want to lick some? Okay, that's kind of weird. Sorry. So I'm gonna have my boba mode permanently on. Either that or the game mode, which you can't really see because my hands are down there doing unsuspicious things. I also have the wave. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Does anyone want a high five, by the way? Give me a high five. Give me a high five. Why am I being sus today? I am not sus. I'm not sus. Okay? I promise. I fixed the lights, okay? I can't vent. Okay? And I'm the one that reported the murder, so clearly I'm not the imposter. Not sus. My nephew learned how my nephew learned how to high five. Let's go. That's all they're gonna know. Actually, that's way too early to learn how to high five. No, I feel like if you learn how to high five that early, you're gonna be like really good by the time you're an adult. Can you imagine? I think you just like taught him a fighting move. He's gonna be an adult and he goes for a high five and he's gonna absolutely disintegrate the other person's hand. That's what I imagine when you like learn a skill at a young age. All right, let me put my hand down. Where are my hands? Okay, you guys don't need my hands. I actually have a friend who gives high fives so violently it hurts. Yeah, I don't like that. But then I can't complain because then they're gonna think I'm pathetic and I'm weak, which I'm not, by the way. Okay, I just tend to have sensitive hands depending on the weather. Call your friend and tell him I don't like that. Yeah, tell him to stop. Tell him to chill. Tell him to chill. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually squinting to read this chat. This is so hard. Being a streamer in 2025 is so hard. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just being a monitor, being a VTuber. I read the word monitor and just replaced the word in my head. Maybe I can. What if I do this? Oh, nope, that's not the right button. Oh, my bad. Control. Okay, I can do this. And I can just make you guys really big. Yes, I am legitimately reading off of my OBS. Hey, don't abuse your size just to say worms. God. Worms, you and your worms. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, how you guys been? How's your Thanksgiving, by the way? By the way, I wanted to say, since I didn't stream on Thanksgiving, I just want to let you guys know that I'm very, 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 very thankful. Okay. For all of you guys. For being here, for watching my content, for joining chat, for, you know, just being you. So yeah, that's what kind of what I want to say during the break, but alas, I was sick. So yeah, thank you to everyone here. Thank you to everyone who has supported me in the past, all the chatters, all the lurkers, all the Discord joiners, all yeah, Pog. I'm also very thankful to meet interesting individuals such as you. Yeah. Bug cat love. I need to figure out how to get the emotes to work too. Dang. But yes, thank you, Cora, for volunteering, quote unquote, to be my moderator on both YouTube and Twitch. You gotta let me know how it looks on YouTube later. I'm also thankful for meeting. Your head is exploding right now. Hey, you and me both, okay? You and me both. That's one thing we have in common. Our heads are both exploding. Yep. Did you guys get your Twitch recap, by the way? I think it just came out like earlier this week. You did? Mine was not surprising. I'm curious, who have you guys been watching this year? I don't expect it to be me because, you know, I've only been streaming for a couple months. Mine was kind of surprising. Yeah, who do you guys watch? Is there a specific game you guys watch, actually? I wish there was something like that for YouTube. SC. I say that like I know who that is. I don't know who that is, but I'll make note. Twitch said you were a good mod. You never hear that? You never hear that? What do you mean? What do you mean? And Hayden. I don't know who these people are, but I'm sure you had a great time watching them. Yeah, this is the one couple of moments where you guys are allowed to mention other streamers, by the way. Mainly because I'm curious. I watched you and Snowman and some VTuber with white hair. Okay, can I just say, I think male VTubers with white hair is actually kind of common. Can you also classify my hair as white? It's kind of like gray, no? It's kind of more grayish than white. But I kind of like the white hair. I think white hair on male VTubers is probably just as common as like female VTubers with pink hair. That's my hot take. Is that even a hot take? It's my lukewarm take. I think you would vibe with the community, Steven, you are from. It's more chaotic than you keep things here. Yeah, I can see that. I wouldn't say my streams are super chaotic. I mean, so I don't think it's chaotic at all, actually. I think we're pretty chill for the most part. And I like to keep it that way. I think having a little bit more chaos, okay, it probably won't mean much for me, but I feel like it would be a little bit more stressful for my mod, Cora. If there was a little bit of chaos, you know? Cora gotta whip out the whip. The whoosh. You know, keep you guys in line. It's an Etsy, Hayden, Arboreto, and Journey. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle in a naughty word. Why is that not censored, by the way? I've had so many different words in my chat that were censored, except... What the heck? Should it be? I don't think so. I mean, he could be referring to the bird, right? Okay, enough. No more sussy words from you guys. Okay? Balls is okay, because I think I think balls is hilarious. And it's not sussy at all. Okay? But I think for the most part, I think we're pretty good at keeping it family friendly. And that's the whole goal, right? That's the whole goal. Yeah. So my Twitch recap, it's actually kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. It's unexpected. Because I didn't realize how much I watch this streamer until I got my Twitch recap. My most watched of this year on Twitch is a streamer named Boxbox, right? He's a pretty old streamer. He's been streaming for 10 years, and I like studying him a lot for like hints on how to stream better. He is a TFT streamer, which is it stands for Teamfight Tactics, which is another game made by Riot, who is also the developer of League of Legends and Valorant, right? He is one of the OGs, I think. He's a really, really old streamer. Not like age-wise, but like he's been streaming for almost 10 years. He's really good at streaming too. I get a lot of tips and, study material from him. But anyway, he's primarily streaming TFT, which is like, why are you screaming? Stop screaming! You're gonna have to face the facts one day, Cora. One day, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna turn on Valorant, and I'll be like, guys, let's play Valorant. Or maybe Overwatch. I kind of want to play Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in so long. There's a new character in there too. What was I saying? Yeah. I've been watching a lot of TFT like earlier this year. Maybe not recently, but it's because TFT is a game where you kind of have to watch streamers to be good at it. It's really weird because it's a game that's always changing. So you need to be always up to date with like the meta and like what units are good, what compositions you should run, what are the items and stuff like that. So it's kind of built for watching. So that's where most of my hours went. Yeah, Teamfight Tactics. I'm mentioning this now because every year the game itself has like a huge update. It's a pretty significant update with the game, how it operates. Like imagine you have chess. Like that's like the fundamentals of the game. Like the fundamentals of chess is always going to be the same. But imagine this. Next year, that same game of chess, all the units are the same, but different. Right? Imagine that your knight suddenly has a gun. Or your rook. He does double damage when you're closer to him. Can you imagine changes like that? And that happens every year. So that's why I'm talking about this because I think one day I would like to play TFT because when the game changes, Boxbox actually hosts an event where he you apply to be part of this event and you get to stream TFT for some monetary value, for some monetary prize, basically. It's kind of like a challenge. Like you play TFT or you stream TFT and you try to rank up to a specific rank. And when you hit that rank, you get gifted subs. It's kind of like an incentive. And the whole idea behind it is to give streamers an incentive to stream TFT. Because the game itself is like really complex that an average viewer would not understand what's going on. So in most cases, streaming TFT is generally not a good idea because then you guys wouldn't have any idea what's going on. But the idea is that if you have some kind of challenge behind it, then it might give you a little bit of an excuse to try streaming it. The Boxbox challenge is what it's called. It just happened last week and just heard about it. I'm thinking about doing it next year, but yeah, just heads up. I'm organizing my screen and everything is a mess. Please don't start saying more bad words. Don't say bad words, says the moderator. You've never even heard of it. It's one of the bigger games. I think you'll see it if you go to Twitch, go to game categories, and look up top 5 or something like that. Yeah. I feel like at some point I've played all of the top 10 games on Twitch. What is even on top right now, actually? I'm very curious. No. Chatting. Oh, Arc Raiders. I have not played Arc Raiders. Have you guys seen Arc Raiders? TFT is number 3 right now. Detective Rainy Night. I don't know what this is. It's probably, yeah, Queso's streaming it. That makes sense. League of Legends, IRL, Fortnite, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and Escape from Tarkov. I lied. I have not played half of these games. Wow. I don't think I'll ever stream Escape from Tarkov. I'm very considering Minecraft though. By the way, I'm probably going to have a poll out on my Discord soon to see how many people will be interested in playing Minecraft. Cause spoilers, we may or may not have a Minecraft server. Wait, how come Angry Melon emote works, but nothing else does? That's so weird. Minecraft! Yeah! How exciting, right? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Yeah. I think Minecraft will be fun. I'm not very good at Minecraft, but I feel like some of you are, and I think you guys will carry me. I'm kind of worried that like we're gonna play Minecraft and like it's gonna be kind of like a dead game for a little bit, especially because we all have like different schedules. But maybe if we have like a server that's like permanently on, I think it'll be okay. I didn't even see Chase's message. I could also scroll up. Cora is angry because I have a foul mouth. I'm very upset by this unexpected betrayal. You're only angry because you're mad. Angiosperm. Wait, taking your side, taking their side. I'm not taking anyone's side. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Wait, that's not the message? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I am so lost. The message was caught by Autumn. Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. I said the medical word for family jewels. Oh, I know this. I know this. I don't know this. I thought I did. For some reason, I thought of petroleum. That's just gas. Gasoline. Okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm gonna look that up when my parents aren't home. What? The medical term for family jewels? Oh, wait, I remember. I'm not gonna say it, but I remember now. Okay. Yeah, I was like, Anyway, so just a quick little recap. I'm gonna try dual streaming for any of my planned streams, and then I'm only gonna be streaming on Twitch for like casual guerrilla streams. League of Legends, Valorant, Overwatch. Speaking of scheduled streams, I don't have a waiting room set up yet, but I'm gonna be streaming Goat Simulator this Sunday. I have a ton of games on my backlog that I'm ready to stream already, mainly because of the Steam Summer Sale, so I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna start Outer Wilds next, and that's probably gonna take up like at least 2 streams a week. I don't know. I feel like Outer Streams is one of those games where I feel like I can't really take a break in the middle, or else I'll forget everything. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just doing this to annoy you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Mhm. And then saving up some horror games for the weekend too. Yeah. Hey Melon, how would I feel if I get raided? Oh, I think I would I think I would freak out. Not even kidding. I'm just look at my stream right now. Look how professional I look right now. Okay. Some of your badges aren't even working. I can literally read only 4 lines of chat at a time. I don't even know what it would look like because I don't even know if I would notice if I get raided. I have no stream elements up. I have no activity feed up. So I'm gonna embarrass myself really hard if I get raided right here. Why? Why do you ask? Hello? Huh? Why do you ask? Is something coming? Is something big coming? Please, no. Why does everyone hate you today? We don't hate you, Cora. We don't hate you. Yeah, you're the best. You're the best. No, nothing's coming. We don't want for raids. Okay, cool. If it means anything, Cora, mod appreciation hour is every hour. No matter what time of the day. Except when I'm sleeping. But I don't really have control over that. And I don't think you do either. Well, thank you for making me bald. I don't know why you did that. Do you think I should remove the hairpins when I get bald? Because at that point, it kind of just looks like a sticker. Keep them? Man, now I'm thinking... I have to come up with a short that utilizes my bald head. They look like band-aids? A little. A little. I'm so sick of this song, by the way. No, not that one. No, not that one. Oh yeah, now I definitely cannot play copyrighted music on YouTube. But I can play this one. Where did it go? Here we go. I got my monitor sorted out, so feel free to continue. For sure. Yeah. Actually, I do have a couple of streams in mind. I'm gonna try to like go back to my roots, come up with some creative streams. That'll be like, you know, very good to be, that are VOD worthy actually, right? I think in the beginning, I had a lot of different ideas on what I want to stream. And I think I'm gonna go back to that. Add a little bit of whimsy in there. Maybe I need to learn a little bit more English. Because I don't know what that word means. Is that even English? But yeah. Okay. I actually don't have much. I didn't think I'd be streaming for this long too, by the way. I thought I was only going to be streaming for like 30 minutes. Google says it's an animal which feeds on dead organic material. I mean, in that case, aren't we all Detro whatchamacallit, right? Because I also feed on dead animals. Welcome raiders. Did you actually raid me? Or did someone raid me? Oh, I did. Sorry, oh my god. Ah! Hi, Burrito. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I didn't mean any disrespect. It's just I'm practicing a new setup right now, and I totally didn't see my activity feed's missing. But hi, welcome in. Nice to thank you for the raid, Burrito. I like your name. Food Gang, am I right? Squad. Oh my god, what's happening here? You were playing no game. Is that even possible? What is happening with my... This is kind of an awkward first impression. I have a really messed up chat. I have no hair. I have no awareness too, apparently. But hi, welcome in. Yeah, my name is Snowmelon. A lot of people here call me Melon for some reason. For a good reason, actually. I think Melon is a little bit more appropriate. But I am a... What just happened? Oh my god, I just had a brain lag. What was I saying? Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired. I've been up since like 7 a.m. I had a 5-minute nap and I've been running around. I was supposed to prepare my stream like 2 hours in advance, but I only had the last 40 minutes to do so. Kind of in a rush. I was about to put my hair on. Yes, thank you. Oh, I was gonna say I am a bald? No. I'm a VTuber that likes to stream random things. I like to make silly little shorts. And I like to meet people. And I like to bring positive, chill vibes in a family-friendly environment. Yeah, that's my speech. Yeah, let's go. That was 100% accurate. I tell no lies. And we treat each other with respect. Agreed? Agreed. But yeah, I do have plans on growing. I think just streaming on Twitch is insufficient, to say the least. So that's why I'm kind of multi-streaming right now on YouTube, where I produce a lot of short content. I was gonna make some long form content, but after doing like 2 weeks of reviewing all of my previous VODs, my brain almost exploded and I realized a brain explosion is probably not gonna do me any good. So I'm relying on my short bursts of energy to come up with not interesting, but like fun little shorts for people to enjoy. And hopefully it catches people's attention and, you know, they hop on the stream. I think I had a couple of new faces to stream. I might have been a little distracted to like, you know, to address them completely. I feel a little bad, but I hope they're having a good time. I will not explode. Yeah. But you also caught me on kind of like the tail end. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming much any longer. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm running out of things to say, which wasn't much, by the way. I'm very, very sorry that I didn't have much of a stream planned this time around. It was supposed to be a test stream, but it was also really nice to see you guys again. And my Sunday, which is gonna be the next stream, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, good testing. Honestly, I hope you guys have been good. I missed you guys. Okay? And I know it's gonna be Christmas soon, so I will probably have to take a break for Christmas. But coming 2026... Oh man, someone in chat was like, oh, do I have any plans for 2026? And I was like, yeah, and I completely ignored them. Oh no, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Perez Teco. Big plans. So initially I was supposed to debut a new model for 2026. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I don't know. Maybe if I kind of... ultimatums are not fun, right? I think... by 2026... I want to... Oh man, so I'm not the type of person that makes New Year's resolutions, right? I think goals can be made and acted on at any point of the year, right? But if I were to kind of, you know, signify, put a label on the beginning of working on my goals. I'm gonna try to have like a more consistent stream schedule. I'll have a lot of shorts, improve my craft, right? Okay. I don't have a specific number if I want to think about like, oh, the number of subscribers on YouTube, oh, the number of Twitch followers and stuff like that. I think those numbers are very temporary, right? It might look good, but at the end of the day, it's just, you know, how much fun I'm having. And hopefully I still see you guys next year too. That's all I'll say. I like the idea of a yearly theme instead of a specific thing to accomplish. It's a thing you keep in mind whenever you make a decision this year. Yearly theme. Example, year of the new. If you have to choose a game to play, choose something new. Stuff like that. That's true. That's true. I will say I have been continuously playing new games, which I'm having a lot of fun with. For the last couple of years, all I've been playing is League of Legends. So playing something new is definitely fun. Definitely a breath of fresh air. Year of the Melon. That's right. That's right. I started in July, so it's gonna be almost half a year coming in January. And I'm gonna try to make the most out of 2026. Year of the Growth. Yeah. I do have a similar concept. Instead of a year, I'm thinking of more of like a monthly thing, right? So for the month of October, it was mostly trying out spooky games, right? That was kind of the theme. In November, I honestly have no idea. I think November was a month of retrospection. A lot of reflecting on how I felt streaming so far and how I want to do things forward. For this month, the month of December, I think I'm going to focus on consistency. And I'm going to try to bring that energy into 2026. Yeah. Consistency in my work, my shorts, my streams, my energy levels too. Oh my God. I've been feeling so much better if I'm getting like a decent amount of sleep. Sleep is so good for you guys. Just want you to know. I usually go by every 2 or 3 months for the phases of Korra. 2 or 3 months of phases. Yeah, I mean, if it works for you. Whatever works, right? I think this will work for me. Yeah, consistency. Yeah, great habits. Yeah. I say that as my recent short where I'm supposed to lock in and I fall asleep. Whoopsies. Yeah. Maybe my next short. Oh my God, I kind of want to have like, I want to be able to display like character development through my shorts, but I don't know how to do that. That was kind of one of the things I've been thinking about, and it's been giving me like paralysis. No, what's it called? Decision paralysis for a good amount of time. I was like, how do I want to do this? Basically, I was overthinking on what kind of shorts to make. But we are all victims of naps. Yeah. Wait, you said dream job. I don't know what you said before it. What did you say before it? I'll just scroll up on my. Give me a second. My goal for the past 3 years has been rest on my laurels. What does that mean? What do laurels mean? Oh, it's a plant. What? That made me even more confused. To rest on your laurels is to stop doing stuff and just enjoy your victory. Ah. I agree. That's also a good thing to do, right? Just, honestly, yeah, just stop and smell the roses. Reflect, or, you know, be proud of everything you have done so far. Laurels is a plant the Romans made a crown out of for war generals who won war. Damn. Kind of a violent history. I think. I don't know. But it's time to lock in. Okay? This is a sign. All right? Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. All right, we're gonna lock in. All right, 2026 is gonna be our year. It's not even Christmas yet. We're gonna lock in, all right? Let's get to work, guys. We're gonna be grinding. All right, that's all I gotta say. I think. Is there anything else I gotta say? I do have some shorts and some interesting streams planned. So, yeah. Look forward to that. Okay? Well, otherwise, I think I'm gonna call it here. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know it's pretty late for you guys, and it's still a weekday too. But bright side is, tomorrow is Friday. Woo! I'm so excited. I'm so ready for the weekend. This weekend has been a lot of work. I'm ready to relax. But yeah, everyone, get some good rest. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And thank you guys once again. All right. And with that, I will bid you guys adieu. Bye. Okay, but how do I end? Where's the button? Is this the button? Okay, so that's the YouTube button. Okay. Now what about my Twitch